irrigate the vine as much as possible, right? You want to give it all the moisture it needs. But actually, that will make a plump, fat, flavorless grape.
100%.
Hello, fuckers. I'm live from Brisbane. I've escaped the... I thought I was in Siberia. Turns out I was in northern Canada in a rural area, and I'm back.
Hey!
All right.
Yo ho ho, hello, JJ. The Dawn of Tourbillon is back.
Now I'm hiding out in a Brisbane location.
Somebody will find you there.
It's a secret. Can't tell you where I am. Maybe you can guess.
I have no idea.
I think Yiddish knows where I am.
Yeah. By the way, if you look behind you, do you see a whole bunch of lady-sized Pateks in a safe back there that were supposedly stolen?
That is
Oh,
correct.
damn. That was unnecessary, Rob. That was flat on the play. I was going to say something to the effect of empty cartons of Bluebell ice cream. But
yes, and carpet beetles. Carpet beetles everywhere.
Did you find the corpse?
Welcome back. Cheers to the return of the dawn.
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen. So the show just improved dramatically.
It's
Why
time
don't
to
we
go full time on the tubes?
You want to do some wrist checks, JJ? Or you want me to do wrist checks? How do you want to handle it?
Go for it.
Robert, you are up first. What do you got, buddy?
Well, we're wearing the long jeans today.
Oh,
It is. So we need to get you GMT's camera set up. Have you seen his autofocus?
Yeah, I just have to take my autofocus off and do it like that.
That's such a beautiful watch, though. Man, that is so nice. Very well done. Very well done. Mitch, what do you got for us?
all right. Inspired by Blake and Genji, I've got a Laco that I didn't even remember I owned.
Hey,
These are interesting problems to have. You have like so many watches, you don't even know what all you own.
Oh, in my 30 watch chest, I sometimes lose track because I don't wear all of them equally. And this one I wear less equally than others. The only thing I don't like about it, that I rediscovered today when I put it on, is that it's a pilot's watch that doesn't hack.
really? Because mine does. That's interesting.
They must have. This is from like 10 years ago.
Nah.
So they may have been using, but it's like, how do you have a pilot's watch that doesn't hack?
Yeah, that's weird.
So that Laco looks the way they do their dials make them look somewhat digital. That's actually been like one of the things that messes with my head.
Yeah.
They've just got this good flattening of the depth. So Duco, you are up next.
I'm wearing the 16700.
A definite contender for the Final Four. A definite contender for the Final Four.
Yeah.
With
JJ, you can tell us whatever you want.
I am wearing a RM11. Just purchased it yesterday.
nice.
JJ's not a brigade man. Speaking of brigade man,
Did you use the HELOC for that?
you got a HELOC in it. Oh, Nathan is frozen. So let's see if we can get Nathan unfrozen for a wrist check. Nope, he is frozen.
Nope.
Hey,
Oh, Nathan signed off. All right, so Philip Hurst, Time Panda Watches, who got Ferrari disqualified.
Whoa.
Oh.
Today we got on the Time Panda on Panda action today.
So it's black on black on black last time. Now it's panda on panda on panda.
Panda on Panda on Panda. Yes, it's totally my fault. The Ferrari got disqualified. Sorry, guys.
I believe
Yeah.
it. Oh, it looks like Nathaniel still has-
overweight does it to you every time. Believe me, I know I've been overweight all my life.
I thought it was Nico's fault.
Completely
No, it was actually
disqualified.
underweight. It was actually underweight.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
underweight.
So it was interesting, like that. The underweight one was the interesting one because they said it was aggressive and it was underweight because of the tires, the wear on the tires. Right.
There's a couple of different ways you can go underweight. You could go underweight by loss of fluids. You can go underweight or overweight by extra or by wear on the tires can be another one. people say, oh, it's because he lost an extra part of his wing, but actually they replaced the nose and they put the car back to as it was before. So it wasn't because of the missing piece of the wing. Things happen, misjudging gas consumptions, stuff like this.
Yeah, they
Many different
posted it
ways you
today
can
that
go.
the underweight was because the tires was kind of interesting. Nathaniel,
Yeah, tires is an
are you
easy
back
way.
with us?
Maybe.
There we go. We got you. We got you. So what do you
Alright.
got on the wrist today? What do you got on the wrist today?
I have the Cartier, the Santos to Cartier
Santos,
rose gold
yeah.
on the blue gator strap.
Nice.
It's funny how you went through all the iterations of the Santos, and then you just ended up with the plain variant on rose gold, which I'm not knocking.
I still have the other ones.
Right.
Still working on it. So I am naked. I've got my boxer shorts on though, so it's okay. But let's welcome the chat. We got Liberty Spot with free JJ. JJ has been free. JJ has been free. Thank you everybody for your efforts. We have the first race entry and super chat tonight from Robert Wood. Happy Sunday Fun Day. And Robert will be hosting this Tuesday, and then he is taking a little bit of time off because he needs to get back into Chip and Dale's dancing shape.
That's right, baby.
We got
Watch out.
Yeah, that's fine. Round is the shape.
Yeah, it is.
I'm in shape. Round is a shape. We got Philip Hurst on the panel and in the chat. We have the governor, the next governor of Florida, Mateus. Let's go. Gotti. We got Gotti. He was invoked last night, actually, by TGO1. We got AB in the chat, upvoted, and beer cracked open.
All right, AB.
We got Genji, who is not on the panel to flex on Duco tonight. In the chat. Hello, Genji. Vamal. Whoa, JJ's back. He looks medium rare. It's
The lighting, man. It's the lighting. I did look a little rosy cheeked in that intro there.
Well, it's been tough, man.
Yeah, listen. I was trapped in the back of an onion farm in the gulag. You know, the Serbian
onion
gulag.
farm
It was not good.
They should have put an onion farm AI together. We got Uncle Mikey in the chat. Blink SOS Morse codes if you are in distress. We got the latest member of the crew and the WhatsApp group. If you want to get in on the action, any membership level, then you can send an email to the email address that is in the description of videos. You can send a DM to JJ's IG or my IG, and we can get you into the channel. The latest Metal Trap Vision 3D. Welcome. Hot Watcher.
Just a quick PSA, guys. Before you email the channel asking why you were removed, please make sure you are a paid member. Thank you.
We got Hot Watcher in the chat, also welcoming JJ back. Rufus with Go Mercedes. He's staking his claims. Liberty Spot also, again, just saying welcome back, JJ. Julius Caesar, good evening. Tariq, who was just at Robert's house picking up, I don't know, God knows what. He stole something for Robert, I'm sure. Maybe a guitar.
Yeah, probably.
We got Bill D in the chat. Hello. Nerd with swag. Hi, gentlemen. Thomas Broadbent. The Payback. That will be the documentary. Oh God. Burning Heart has a message for Robert. Free the wood. We got panelists and distinguished backpack trader Yadish Gambino with the upvote reminder. Design Atelier in the chat. I sent you a message. It doesn't appear you are a member of the channel, by the way, and he is wishing welcome back, JJ.
Thank you, sir.
So that may just be a mistake. And then Humble Pine welcoming JJ back with a massive super chat. Haven't been here in a long time. Cheers, JJ, and everyone else going to bed because he is old as shit. Humble Pine, who has, I think Uncle Curly said, the best hair in the verse. So thank you very much, Humble Pine, for the generous super chat and your race.
I met Humble Pine, and he's a great guy, awesome guy, and I do confirm he does have a great head of hair. Excellent head of hair.
Wow.
Thank you, Humble Pine. Greatly appreciate the support.
I wouldn't know about that.
Oh,
A great head of
hair.
I definitely don't know about that. Oh, we got a member chat. Remember, all member chats get you into the race as well. Member chats are free for the members. So Hot Watch, a member for 27 months. That's one of the longer standing members of the group. I think I'm going to sell my 500 gram Cuban link chain and put it towards a 40 millimeter day date. What does everyone think? If it is so gold took a bit of a dip. There are plenty of good places. If you're just selling Cuban link for gold weight, if you are selling it as Cuban link, then I would try Daniel Jewelry down in Hialeah, Florida. if it's 18 karat, 500 gram is definitely going to get you,
14.
good
It's
money.
going to get you a date. It's going to get you a even swap for a pretty damn good day date 40.
Yeah. So, I mean, I love the Date 8. Like I said, I think it's the pinnacle of watches. It's just a little too small for me. I'm looking forward to a bigger one. Yiddish Gambino is apparently, we've got JJ back, but we're losing Yiddish.
It's bizarre. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
weird.
500 grams could get you, I don't know if it'll get you a day date, but it'll get you pretty close. If you get a yellow gold, maybe a little older one, definitely not a bad idea. I've seen that chain. It is heavy as hell, man. I actually wore it for a second.
Yeah, I mean, 500 gram. So my, was it 10 mil? 10 mil, 18 karat was like 194 gram. I mean, 500 gram is massive at 14 karat. I mean, like, yeah, that's going to get you.
Yeah,
that may straight up get you data. 18 carats definitely get you data. 14 karat still is going to get you close.
I think 100 gram is where I'm at. 500 gram is great. Oh, AB saying 36K melt? Really? 500 grams? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
500 grams of 14K is going to give you like 29,000 melt and about 36 and change if it's 18.
Sound like drug dealers.
I think a day date is a fantastic option myself. It sounds like everybody on the panel thinks day date. Chat is moving kind of quick, so I'm going to try to keep up with it. We've got Pedro Bermudez, the Papa Soto from down in Puerto Rico, free JJ. JJ is now free.
Hostage negotiations are over. I'm back.
We got Bill D with a generous super chat. Have you seen the new Monaco by Tag Heuer? I didn't know they released a new Monaco.
I didn't either. I'm checking
Robert,
on it.
Yeah, if you could pull that up.
Yeah, I'm looking for it.
We have Mossy, one of the oldest member from the start. I am officially the oldest member of the group. If you export the list, it actually breaks it down by like hours. So I'm like 3 hours older than Marco. So and 25 years older than Marco. So Bill B and Mossy with race entries. We got Time Panda with a generous 5 Panda time. So we will get you your Panda time. Indeed. I haven't seen that in a long time.
That's good.
Thank you very much for the super chat. Hot Watcher in the chat. Duco with another $5. Everybody wants in on JJ's return. Give me a horsey, chicken, goat, Grovek, turtle, or ostrich. Just anything but a neutrino, because you have given those to Bubba Hotep. Thank you very much, Duco. McLovin with the Tariff Bucks. Tariff Bucks picked up heavy hitter. Will show one day. Be well. Will you show it, or will it go in the safe and you'll just show the inside of the safe? So we got.
Yes.
We got to see
that safe.
That's safe. It's probably a heavy hitter.
Thomas Broadbent, do you think Rolex? No, as of now, they're based on their announcements. They are not using lab grown diamond.
Oh shit! Rolex kicked him off the channel.
Uh-oh.
Bye, Ali. Nice knowing you. I booted him.
No, he's there. He is.
He didn't even miss a beat.
It will. I think it will increasingly matter. Like I think it will increasingly matter to
Didn't even skip a beat.
The type of collectors that they are dealing with. And then we have Brody, one of the newer members overall, but like this guy is just a beast. Love this guy. Where's the best place to buy Cuban links? Don't say Miami, name of the vendor, please. So Daniel Jewelry in Hialeah, Florida. I cannot speak highly enough of them in terms of the overall quality and attention to detail they put into their Cuban links. Daniel Jewelry, Hialeah, Florida website, but you should, whatever you would do, email them like exactly what you want before you place the order. If you create the online account and stuff when you place the order, then it will have the tracking, but like be as super specific as you want, but the attention they put into making sure things are properly finished and level, chain doesn't twist properly. Very unique take on a box lock for the necklaces is great. If you're getting a bracelet, continue to get the original Cuban link style lock. Their work is impeccable, and their price per dollar for what you get, I'm sorry, it's better than I don't want to mention the other vendors. There's other vendors who are on YouTube that do good Cuban links, but their price per dollar is just not there. And I think the quality of Daniel Jewelry is even a little bit better. Thank you very much, Brody, for you being a member in your member chat.
Is it? You think it's better than? I like the place in California. I was thinking of it because he's in California.
Jackson?
Jacoji, it's called.
Jacoji.
Brendan.
So there's Jacoji still specializes in the for the most part the machine made ones.
Right. He imports from Italy. He doesn't make.
Yeah. So I didn't. You had recommended them to me once. There are a lot of people down here that haven't owned them. I didn't feel that they were as substantial, so I felt like there was something else going on in terms of size. I also didn't. So the 10 millimeter size that is kind of my favorite for my neck, it didn't sit flat as well as a couple other ones that I tried. The also, like, Daniel Jewelry will tell you the gram weight ahead of time, and they're like within a half gram like every time. So that's my recommendation. But Jacoji, not Jackson. Well. Jackson makes the like hollowed out chains, but Jacoji is definitely a lower cost option.
Right. They give you the grams as well in advance, and you can like they'll refund you if it's like, let's say I don't know, they say it's 98 grams. If it's like 97, they'll refund you a little bit, and if it's over, you know, you just keep the difference. But every time I message them, I'm like, just give me the heaviest one you have available.
Yeah.
So that's usually how I do it. But
so
I don't really wear anything that heavy either, though. You know, 7 mil is like, you know, my limit. I don't really bigger than that. I feel like
for me, 10 mil is kind of like that's the sweet spot for me. But obviously, I'm a more obese dude, and I don't wear size 9s. Like, so I can ride all the rides at SeaWorld. JJ gets cut off at like the Mako.
I can go on the bumper cars now.
But Brody, yeah. So you got Jacoji out in California, Daniel Jewelry down in Hialeah, Florida. Jacoji doesn't have generally a lead time. Daniel Jewelry generally has a 10-week to 16-week lead time for their chains. All right, so man, it's moving fast. Get those upvotes in, folks. We got Caliber YQG welcoming JJ back. Thank you very much, Caliber. We got Tariq with the member watch 50 watching 19 upvotes. Please, people, the upvotes are free. They do help us push out. Thank you very much, Tariq. We have Liberty Spot with generous $5. That's going to cost a couple of shekels in retribution for kidnapping JJ during the Feast of San Giuseppe. We will work on that. That's not a bad idea. We got Doc. Thank you very much for your super chat. We got Doc Nick in Florida. Bill D.
Bill D, please email me your info to ship it. I've asked you in an email twice, and you have not replied with where to send it.
It is Bill D's fault. Great, got it. We got Eastwind Farms in the chat. Good to see you again, Eastwind Farms. That goes to his Gambino using his member chat. The real question is, will JJ be writing a memoir about his captivity and the severe physical abuse he endured at the hands of the unconsented Serbian?
Depends on the amount of the super chat to reveal those secrets. I mean, I must be monetarily supplemented to relive the pain.
And Brody, I'll get you that information in just a minute after we get a little caught up. We got Original OC in the chat. Greetings and cheers to JJ, the Watch Panel crew. Chat, and I hope everyone has an amazing week. Thank you very much, Original OC, he broke some AP news recently. He's been killing it over on the Franchise Club, the Colony, and his own channel. And I'm sure he's going to have a lot of good coverage for Watches and Wonders, as we will have the all-nighter coverage as well next week. And we have Mitchell Halper, $5. Thank you very much, Mitchell. If you really want to underdog pick the Ivy League team for the Final Four, that would definitely be a hell of a pick. So
it happened in 1979.
Never mind. I was in another country, and I didn't know basketball was a thing. So, all right. So we're caught up for the moment. I'm going to hand it over to somebody else so I can actually get caught up in the background.
Gotcha.
And
I'm good. I think I can handle it. I've done this once or twice.
You definitely do it better than me, even Rusty. So thank you, everybody, for welcoming JJ back as well.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it, man. All right, let's see. Are we all caught up? We're talking Cuban links here. No, we're not. Are we? Yes, maybe. All right. Tariq says he's compelled to buy one. Do it. I feel like Cuban links are always timeless. That's one chain, like not like the Franco chain or something like that, where you feel like, oh man, I feel like so 2003 wearing this. I like a thin Franco chain or a nice Cuban link. Those are my jams. So what's going on, fellas? By the way, Philip, I know we got to speak. We might be doing a new segment, guys. Maybe Saturday afternoons. Let me know what you think in the chat. Doing a little watch building with Philip. He'll be taking us step by step of how to build a watch. You want to tell us a little bit about what we're thinking?
Yeah, guys. So, can everybody hear me? Okay, I'm operating through a headphone, so I want to make sure. Perfect. Awesome.
What?
Yeah.
We're gonna be conducting a show. We're actually gonna, it's gonna be a panel. We're gonna actually conduct it as a show. I'm gonna be building. I also have a watch builder. He's gonna be building. We'll be tag teaming back and forth. I'll be answering questions as well as my watch builder will be there answering questions live as well. And what I would like to do is perhaps format it to where a couple questions come in that week, or if anything happens in the background, the following episode, we can address those questions live for whoever might have those questions and get them answered live right there in the segment. So we're trying to make it pretty interesting. They're all going to be, I'm hoping to do some giveaways. I think that'd be really interesting to keep people involved. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Just have a good time and learn some stuff, guys.
Yeah,
Hey.
it's gonna be. I think it'd be fun for like a Saturday afternoon. I think that's perfect time for people like to watch that type of stuff. Speaking of perfect timing, we have Ari joining us. Hi, Ari.
Hey, Ari.
How's it going?
Hello, dude.
Welcome to the show, man.
Canadian patriot, he, him, you fucker. The he, him is like the
cherry on top, right?
Yeah,
yeah. He should have come in with Canadian patriot, trucker / he or something.
No, definitely not that. Definitely not that. If you know.
Oh, you don't like the truckers? Is that what you're saying?
Oh man.
Oh,
Going downhill. Next time.
I'll get them a bouncy castle. They can go.
a bouncy
Wherever
castle.
they can go wherever they want. Anyways, sorry.
We got
Don't get me
Brody
started
in
on
the-
that. Anyways, let's say hi, Brody. Oh, they were at 10.
Brody with a $10 super chat. He says, "Thanks, guys. Welcome back. Watch Hangout Avatar JJ. Hey, man. I'm live from Brisbane, man.
There he is.
Oh,
Nice.
I'm under construction, Brody. My computer crapped out, as you know. I'm actually on it, winging it for now. The new build is coming along terribly.
No.
fucking-
No.
I bought a sit-stand desk that doesn't work. I finally got it to work. Then I bought a dual monitor stand. My monitors look like Archie trying to get a hard on. They're half up.
Oh God! Don't say that.
It's no bueno. But the Mac Mini is working excellent. I don't know. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on, so I'm just winging it tonight. But we're getting there. We're getting there. But thank you, Brody. Appreciate that. Let's see. Mobster was this year's winner, by the way, for the annual. Congratulations to Mobster. I'm going to get his prizes out and a couple other guys as well. Lots to catch up on, guys. I have not forgotten about you. I'm just slow, but hey, man. Good to see Mobster in the chat. Let's see. What's Liberty Spot saying? I like the Mariner link. Goes good with the Sergio Tacchini tracksuits.
Nice.
Liberty Spot gets the like more and more obscure references, and they're just great.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? You don't know. You should Google Sergio Tacchini, like 1990s. They're like neon, like tracksuits. You know, like the zip up. Like, actually, I had one.
You know what else goes good with the Mariner link?
What's
The
that?
Z Cavaricis. Remember those?
Yeah. The
Oh
Cavarici
God, yes.
with the
Z
socks in them.
Cavarici.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Remember they would
Didn't
wear
the dude from
turtlenecks?
Saved by the Bell used to wear those?
Oh yeah, but they would wear turtlenecks, and then you would have your chain outside the turtleneck.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
And they all
It's like
drove
he's
IROC
always
Z's.
having flashbacks to his time as the assistant manager at the Chess King at the mall.
Yeah, wow, testing. What a callback there.
Oh
There
my
you go.
God! Yes.
We got Creamy Looms in the house. Good to see my man. Nice return of the king. Trump. Talking about. Let me not start. Let me not get anyone riled up. Speaking of getting people riled up, we got Birmingham says, did Trudeau really mandate all Canadians include their pronouns when streaming or
It's true.
having their bank account? I think that was directed towards you, Ari. I don't know. Just a shot in the dark.
Well, it's good to see that Ari's completed his transition given those pronouns. So
That is
Yeah.
true. It's true. True.
Speaking of some of our favorite Canadians, we got Vimal in the house with $2 Californian. He says, concerned that there is no build-up or hype for Watches and Wonders 2025. I think it's going to be awesome, to be honest. It's still a while away. You know, how much are we talking about?
Well, it's a week away, so everything dies down, right? But I think there has been build up. We talked about this on the Friday show, Duco and I. I think the difference is of them all that the build up is only for us now. The media, like a lot of the other media, has dipped out because watch trading has just faded away for the time being, right? So, and I think that's a good thing. I'm happy with the number of predictions, and I'm happy that there isn't a shit ton of copycat plagiarized predictions and just utter nonsense, because the market has died down a bit.
Yeah, and we're
If you show
gonna get
pictures of
into
the land dweller. The market's gonna be completely dead.
yeah, we're gonna get into watches and wonders speculation on Tuesday night. So stick around. We'll get you hyped up for it.
I think it's going
Just
to be
keep
great.
the show running until Tuesday night.
I think it's
That's
going to be great seeing all the people going to be there. I think there's going to be some feuding going on there. I think it's going to be excellent.
Yeah.
Dude, it's wild, right? So Blake, I think Blake must, I don't know where Blake is, but he's going to be there. OC's going to be there,
Yep.
right? If you guys cheer loud enough, Cap will be there. There's a whole bunch of Archie people going to be there. Just a shit ton of regular streamers and coverage people that are going for the first time, including like Brits and stuff. There may be an Irishman there that may go with some clam chowder. There's the numbers are kind of staggering. It will be interesting, and then Swiss will be there. Stefan, who always brings just fantastic coverage.
You forgot the show sponsor Marco is going to be there. Marco.
Yeah, that's true.
Check him out.
We're
definitely going to go live while we're there for a bit. Well, I know. I don't know at what point, but
Mo and I are going to have the and hopefully Captain, if he's been forgiven by that point, we'll have the live coverage. Speaking of the show sponsor, Marco is available. Text or WhatsApp for all of your luxury watch needs. Watch Marco on Instagram, and I don't know, Marco's market hasn't slowed down. Everybody else's market has slowed down, but Marco's market hasn't slowed down. So definitely hit him up.
we got Peruka in the house. He's saying, should I hide away for the week? No, you should join us live. But Swiss is at all the cool events, so
yeah,
exactly.
If Swiss is going to be there ahead of time, he also has his watch club. He's got a lot of interesting stuff. Mossy, it starts on the 1st, but there will be coverage probably the 2 days prior to that, and we'll definitely be going. What just happened?
I might have did that by accident. Sorry.
I mean, Duco's pretty and all, but like,
I didn't do it.
I got captivated. It was an accident.
That's why I have pictures of him in my Google Drive, so I can just refer to them. Never mind. So
you're not supposed to share that, which is between me and you.
Good night, everybody.
I mean, not Z Cavaricis. I sent you the Sergio Tacchini, by the way, if you're curious to see.
Here we go. I will pull that up after I make sure I'm not doxing you.
No, that's good. Pedro said that me and TPG was cellmates. Come on, man. I'm on the East Coast.
Nice.
Dude, yeah. This is some serious memories.
That's like early Run DMC right there, man.
Oh, yeah, this is like early 90s.
Yeah.
Ari,
what is it with stuff that catches on fire? Is it flammable or inflammable? Because that is the one that looks like it could
you're gonna
catch
melt
fire any second.
Yeah,
that's it.
It's definitely gonna melt into your skin. One thing I can tell you for sure: you can never sneak up on anybody with this outfit on.
No.
So here's what we do.
Yeah.
So Uncle Curly's gonna send me this year's Hot Chip Challenge. So I'm gonna do it. I promised Ari I would do it. So Ari should wear this while I'm doing the Hot Chip Challenge.
If someone's willing to send this amazing outfit to me, I will wear it on stream.
It's all petrochemical based.
Yes.
No natural fibers. That's right.
So after you're done wearing
early
it,
90s. That's early 90s. Early
after
90s.
you're done wearing it, you can just shove it into the ground, and Canada will shale that shit back up and ship it to the US.
That's right. That's exactly it. That's right.
I wish I could find the one I had. Mine was black with neon green in it.
It's still in your closet. Don't act like it's not there.
You had it on yesterday, didn't you?
Did I do that?
He's got it on right now. Don't even lie. That's why he doesn't have the camera on.
I have like a cheesy Adidas tracksuit.
Oh shit! I found it.
I should put that on.
That's great.
Oh my god,
dude! These are all over eBay for like $20 for the tops.
So yeah, send it to me. I'll pull that up. JJ Sharp Vision with a question.
Yeah,
what do you guys think about
it on Whatnot right now?
They debuted 20+ option last year during Watch the Wonder. No one has covered it yet. So I covered it on Friday. Like, to me, Norcane is missing all the appropriate notes. Like, I think that Formex is doing it better. Like, I think a lot of people are doing it better at a same or lower price point, which I was 2 years ago. I was kind of hyped on Norcane where they were going. I just think they've been missing. I don't know what you guys think.
Yeah,
I've always thought they were relying too much on their association with JCB without any actual value in the watches themselves.
I think you're probably right too. Oh my God.
If that
oh
was going
no.
ahead.
Oh no.
That's
great.
perfect.
Keep in mind, I was like 12, so.
Sure.
You know,
Oh,
it's
you
very
wanna sell
interesting
that
because
thing?
I saw that on JJ's eBay page. I guess you haven't sold it yet, huh?
You saw that on JJSW?
JJSW.
Send
man.
me the link.
You
Yeah,
know, when you were
they got-
sporting these, I was sporting. You remember Skids? You guys remember Skids pants?
Skids,
They were
right on
skater
there.
pants. They had,
Oh,
like,
I
really
think
long
it had
hair
like the
and
yellow road
giant-
sign with like the swerve
Yes.
on the road, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh man.
So you'll
No.
sport skids when you're younger, and then when you're later, you'll have skids.
That's right.
So that's
Already there, buddy. Already
On your
there.
pants.
And when you're in the home, you'll have skid marks.
Oh.
Won't we all?
It's all gone downhill.
In the
man.
home,
So-
I resemble that remark.
shoot
No.
job.
That's true, shop. Exactly. There was a lot of fun stuff in the '90s, man. I had some skater stuff. I had Airwalk sneakers. Do you remember the Airwalk sneakers? They were like black,
yeah.
like
The
suede.
freestyles.
Yeah,
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 they
yeah.
had, like, is that what they were free? I don't remember.
Oh yeah, the Airwalk
90s
freestyles.
are going through a massive resurgence right now. You know, I see my daughter, you know, who's my middle child, who's in 8th grade, and seeing the kids in high school and at the middle school, and it's like, oh my God, it's all back again.
Just don't bring back the early 2000s stuff. That was terrible.
Trapper keepers, man. Trapper keepers.
Trapper.
That was
keepers,
80s, right?
yes.
Just remember what they keep saying. It's like if Back to the Future was made today, it would be about 1990.
1995.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's pretty messed up. It's pretty messed up.
Leave
my
Britney
God.
alone.
So the official topic, JJ, for tonight was like your final 4 watches. I don't think it matters with you here.
We could do Final Four. We could do whatever. I'm just chilling, man. Let's do it. I just was pulling this up. I thought they met each other already.
They have met each other once briefly. Marco crashed one of his watch events and practices French. Actually, it happened somewhere.
To practice his French.
Not to practice his French. He did practice his French.
Yeah, they
And
both
you
speak
wait.
French.
Who? Marco?
Yeah.
Marco speaks French. Yeah, he's from Montreal. so-
Je parle très bien de français aussi. C'est cool. I would love to speak with him. That's dope, actually.
Swiss speaks French as well.
Except that he's Italian.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Marco
He's Amish. He's really not anything.
is Amish, Italian, and French.
We need to do 23andMe.
An Amish Italian who speaks French. That's some good bread right there.
And Sam, right on time. Good to see you, Sam.
Bonsoir,
Ça va, mec?
What is that? Why do I always forget? Is that YouTube channel says that? Who starts off? every
Bonjour, mi ami.
Bonjour, mes amis.
He's got a great watch.
Yeah, somebody help me out in the chat. My brain is like scrambled eggs.
You're not
trying
talking
to
about Irvin
remember.
Gentry. I mean, he speaks Italian.
No,
No,
no. Every the
No,
beginning
no,
of
no,
the
no.
show says that. Also. Expat? Is it not expat?
Yeah, he's.
I don't
You're not
know.
talking about young Brando, are you?
No. Somebody in the chat will know. All right, Liberty Spot saving us, saving the sinking ship here. $5. Thank you, Liberty Spot. He says this is a crazy anomaly that Duco brought up. All the kids that took the football sheets from me in the '90s were worse kids.
Yeah, I believe it.
You know, I used to do the football sheets with a guy. He had a video store. Remember video stores where you could rent videotapes for
You don't work in a
VHS?
video store.
Who
Yeah.
said
Oh,
you
yeah,
remember
okay.
the video stores?
And this fucking guy, I was young, you know, and I guess he had video games and stuff in there. We used to play like Street Fighter and stuff like that. So I did football pick. It was like not much. It was like if you bet $1 You picked 3 teams, you won $4, and if you picked 4 teams, you won $10 or something like that. I don't remember exactly what it was. I think that's what it was though. And I bet on there, and I win. I had a 4 pick, and I had $10, so I go to collect it. It was like $100. He gives me 40, and he pulls out his copy, and he says, "No, you only put 3 on the 4." And I think I did it in pencil, which is I never did that again. And he erased one of them. But it was like no way to prove it. So I said, "All right, motherfucker." So he only gave me 40. So we robbed all his videos. Like over time, we just kept robbing his videos. Because we used to play video games in there every day. So I robbed until I have enough tapes that I could sell and make my money back.
You know what's funny is that all the kids today, including my daughter, are familiar with the legend of Blockbuster, right? Blockbuster was gone before they were born. But when I explained to them that Netflix started by shipping DVDs to people's houses, they lost their shit.
Yeah.
They only started that business a few years ago. Like it wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, that's true. It's been a couple of years. But
really? They shipped them out that long?
They stopped it in America like 4 years ago. Canada was a couple behind.
Even 4 years ago, I thought it was a lot longer than that.
No, it's like 4 years. Yeah, that's
I still, up until the flood, I still had a stack of those old AOL CDs they used to ship us. I showed my daughter that at one point. Like I had the old Hayes modems, the US Robotics modems.
I had that as well, and I had lots of AOL floppy disks that I reused as floppy disks.
3.5 floppies.
Yeah, the 3.5-inch discs. Yeah,
the 3.5-inch. So I had up until I had a fire in Minnesota, but up until that fire, I had my first Linux and X install, a stack of disks, and I couldn't afford the high density disks, so we used to use the hole buncher. Remember that?
I remember. Yeah,
right. Make the most unreliable. To make the most unreliable. Man, dude.
Yeah.
Like the good old days at this point.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Middle-aged men having conversations in a relaxed format.
Remember when we were cool?
Yeah.
I was never cool. Never. Still not.
I mean, even if I don't want to admit it, I am a senior citizen.
That's okay.
What was the theme for the show that I totally interrupted or ruined?
I was just the final 4 watches, right? It's March Madness. Oh damn! I don't know, man. I want to do anything. I'm just happy to have you back, and we have a full panel. We do have room for one more to finish the symmetry, guys.
One and one only.
Kurt, yeah, you could be the youngest person on the panel. Go ahead, jump on.
Come on, Kurt. Have on. I don't know if does his 10-gallon hat count as another extra person?
I'm kind of upset he didn't have it in the picture when you guys met up, Robert.
Yeah, he was wearing a smaller hat yesterday, but But yeah, we had a great time. Tariq and Kurt and I raided a bunch of new watch stores that we've got here in Austin. We've got brand new boutiques for Panerai, IWC, Tudor, and Rolex. Brand new standalone boutiques open up next month. We were also at Omega, Breitling, and the Swatch store, and they went by Hublot. I skipped Hublot. But we had a great time yesterday, just roaming around and trying on watches and looking at stuff. First time I'd spent a lot of time at an IWC boutique, and boy, those were nice. Very, very nice. But yeah, we had a great time. Yeah, we took the picture of the 3 of us that you can see if you're in the WhatsApp group was at the new Panerai boutique.
Nice. It's always good to see everybody get together whenever different people coming from different parts of the country. That's awesome.
I also tried on this Panerai Chrono that was absolutely freaking awesome. It was too expensive, but it was really cool. Loved it. There's also a picture of that in the group too.
I don't like Panerai's chronos. It makes me feel odd that Panerai makes a chrono.
Yeah, it was cool though, man. Beautiful blue dial. Nice bracelet. And by the way, when they pulled it out for me to try it on, the bracelet was sized for me already. It fit perfectly. I was looking at the guy and I said, this fits perfectly. I'll see you later.
You're not making a run for it, dude. Sorry.
No, I don't make. I had my cane yesterday. I'm not running anywhere.
That's something you pick up on the aftermarket for what, 30, 40% off?
I would hope
30-40% of.
I mean, it was
Flip
10,
it. Yeah, got it.
10.5 in the boutique. So new. Hey, John Wiegand, my buddy from high school. Hello, John.
Oh, hello, John. Welcome. Philip, I know you got to cut out, so we will definitely talk soon, though. And guys, be on the lookout. We're gonna do a nice little.
Have a great night, guys.
Building while live.
Philip has to go sabotage some more Ferrari cars.
Yeah, that's right.
Like, Japan is right around the corner, and like Yuki's going to. By the way, Yuki's going to Red Bull. Who like that's going to be pretty interesting to watch. Anyways, gotta go, guys. Have a good night.
See you later.
See you later, brother.
God bless.
All right, now symmetry is going to be all fucked up.
No, it's good. Perfect.
Oh,
Perfect.
I'll do
no,
both.
JG. Nah, you're supposed to be the centerpiece.
Like a tree.
I'm winded from the earlier chat bombardment of everybody welcoming JJ back. That's how fat I am. I'm winded from chat.
Oh
I don't
my.
even know what kind of cardio you do to increase your stamina for that purpose.
You date a Latina and you get in an argument. That's what you do.
Yeah.
And
I
then
don't think my wife is going to like that very much, but I'll tell her, look, all right, Ali said this is the best cardio.
Yeah.
This is the best method.
She'll
Dude,
beat the shit out of me, and the Latino will beat the shit out of me.
I don't know. I think
there was a lost in translation argument that happened, but she was with her two cousins, and it was 3 Cubans talking Spanglish to me at the rate they speak. And I think for the first time in my life, including being shot and all manner of other stuff, I was truly terrified. Like, I was truly terrified of what was happening. I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to die. They're going to kill me, and they're going to feed me to the crocodiles.
Yep.
It was bad, man. They scared the shit out of me.
Oh my. Well, I think in Duco's case, the best cardio for you would be like chasing your chickens around the backyard, running
Like
from
Rocky?
you and the raccoon.
Rocky.
Yeah, like Rocky. There you go.
Yeah.
Raccoon.
You throw the raccoon in there, and it's just craziness.
It's
That
wild
raccoon
stuff.
was fantastic, man. That raccoon just fucking trolling Duco and then
Yep.
giving him raccoon COVID.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yep.
I had a
Questioning
week of
whether it's a disease from the chickens, personally.
probably both, man. Probably both.
So, Duco,
Yep.
if you had to choose 4 watches to end it, 4 watches, what are your 4?
Like in my life.
Mm-hmm. Your collection
after I
of
have
4
these 4
What are your
watches, I
4
immediately
grail
die.
watches? No,
my
no.
4 grail watches. Ooh. So I really didn't think about this. But I want a day date. So I've already told my AD. I don't know why, because you can get a day date cheaper on the aftermarket for the most part. For my 50th, which is a year and a half away, I want a day. I'm going to get a day date. So that's one of my grail
Day-
watches.
Yellow gold,
Which one?
gold, platinum.
I don't think I want a yellow gold, and I think I want a white gold. I think it fits my personality more.
Get
Blue
platinum. then.
ombre, baby. Blue ombre.
White gold, blue ombre. Oh, shit.
Like the one Bubba has. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Well, Bubba has a whole collection of the day dates.
Yeah, we can't talk about, but he's got everything. He's got
Yeah.
every Rolex they
Yeah.
make.
He bought a Rolex for each of his fucking taxidermied lions. It's like fucking weird.
Yep.
You want your lions to be well dressed.
That's right. So day date. I would like to also own a Patek. I don't know which Patek, but it would be a classier dress Patek. Oh God, I would probably have one of the new modern GMTs, Pepsi, or maybe a Coke that maybe they come out with at Watches and Wonders. Probably not. I might have to think on the 4th.
That's 3 really good ones. Your Anjanur wouldn't be part of your 4.
No, dude. What are we talking about? No. I mean, I like it, but it's not like top 4. I'm gonna go die. I don't know. Let me think about that one.
REG, we're going to go in a different direction. What about you? What are your 4?
4 watches. So that Rainbow Zenith, of course.
No, be serious, please. I'm begging you.
No, I really like the Rainbow Zenith.
All right, it was nice to have Ari join us tonight. And
he's been tariffed off the screen.
And sorry, I'm just overdosing on fentanyl. Sorry, guys.
Wait, hold on. Do you have to pay a tariff on the Rainbow Zenith, or can you get that without it coming?
They pay you a tariff if you take it.
That's true. That's true. Okay. So, Batman.
Fuck yeah.
Agonizing for you guys.
Yeah. I do have other watches that I completely, absolutely adore, that I'm like dying for, to be very honest. Maybe 5227R. I'm thinking, is that okay?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like that's one I'm in particular I like. One more. You know what? Can I say 3? Can I say 3?
Yeah, I mean,
three feels nice and even. Yeah,
it's hard to say like what your 4 is. Like that. This is a 4 and I'm
Super
done.
Mario G-Shock.
The
Super Mario Tourbillon.
That's exactly it.
The
That's
tags.
right.
There we go. Upvote.
There we go.
Wow, guys.
That button still works.
Done.
JJ, what about you, man? What are your 4? This should be like 2 seconds flat.
Oh, me? I'm gonna say date 15202.
No, date what? Date is the one which you really have to specify.
Yeah. There's 2.
I would probably go with the yellow gold with the black onyx dial if I could find a good dial like the one that I wanted to get that guy scummed me out of. I hope he crashes into a stop sign and stubs his toe.
Does he drive a Tesla? That's possible.
Possibly.
It'll be on fire by Tuesday.
What else? I'd get a. Would I go? Actually, you know what? Hold on. Let's make this interesting here. I'm gonna go Meteorite Pepsi, 5712, 1R, rose on the bracelet. So that's one Patek, one Rolex. I'm gonna go balls to the wall here. I'm gonna go 39 mil. I don't remember the reference number off the top of my head. Royal Oak skeleton in steel. That's 3. And
so Royal Oak skeleton, you mean 15407 in steel, the one that's been discontinued?
I don't know if it's 4. It's the 39 mil Royal Oak skeleton.
Okay, not the 407 then. Okay.
470
maybe. I don't know. I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah,
thank God it's not an Omega. You'd never forget. You'd never remember the reference.
And I would go with the new Pikachu Daytona. So there'd be no date. Actually, the 5712 would take that spot.
Pikachu's a good choice too. I like that.
Yeah, I'd take that in yellow. This way I'd have a rose, yellow, white gold GMT, and the steel.
I'm kind of shocked that that you didn't keep the date in there.
There's no room for it with the 5712. I would never wear it over
That's
that.
true. With 5712, you wouldn't. I like the date better myself with the 57. And Ari, it's not that I like the Pateks, which that one's obviously a killer. It's the fact that you specified a Patek. Actually, that really warmed my heart.
So I have some taste.
I just shared the 4th watch for Ari.
Oh no!
This is the Tourbillon
Super Mario.
Super Mario.
I think we found number 4.
There you go.
You can't tell me you wouldn't put this on and actually smile every freaking day.
That is definitely a 4 because 4 is 2 number 2s.
Thanks. Actually, that's pretty fantastic. I'm looking this is fantastic. I didn't realize this existed.
Yeah, it's got awful expensive, but yeah.
How much?
Oh, what did they start with that?
I mean,
It's for me a depreciation.
Yeah, I mean, I would imagine they're much cheaper than when they first came out. I mean, you get the Bullet, you get the Turtle, and you get the Mario Kart. I mean, on the Turtle, how could you not love this?
Yeah, it's pretty fantastic.
Yeah, they were well over. I want to say well over 100,000 when they came out, but I'm sure they're not that now. think they came out in 22 or 23.
Nate could get this for $15K.
Probably.
I'm looking right now, by the way.
It's adorable. I think it's adorable.
I figured you were looking right now.
So, Mitch, you're up next, man. Mitch, what are your final four?
I've been thinking about this, so it'll be quick. The longest I work in platinum.
Regular or striking time or minute repeater? What do we got?
No, just as I work.
Regular.
The VC 1921 in rose gold. The Carrie Rudelainen Van 8. If they're still making that model, if not, just about any other thing that he makes. And then for the fourth one, I'm picking a watch that I could wear on an everyday basis, but that's still sort of fitting and quirky, and that is the Rolex Sprite.
How the hell did the Vacheron make it into that one?
I've always liked it.
There you go.
Which Vacheron did you pick? I'm sorry, I missed that.
1921 rose gold.
Oh, that's a beautiful watch. I love that watch.
We got a couple people in the chat chiming in. We got Vimal, Day-Date, 36 green ombre. Good choice. Longa 1. Longa 1's a good choice. Root beer two-tone. Cartier Pasha Red Dial. All available from Nathaniel.
All available from Marco.
That's a super. We got Thomas Broadbent, AP offshore perpetual white dial titanium. There's like 10 of those, by the way, like offshores that are white dial titanium perpetuals at this point. Patek 10-day salmon dial. Rolex Explorer 30. I know Thomas Broadbent lost his mind. Rolex Explorer 39 mil does not fit in those. Zenith, he lost his mind twice. Zenith Movado Astronic 70. So Thomas Broadbent is as eclectic as producer Michael at this point.
Yeah.
We got Kurt. He's in with his first one is the perpetual calendar ceramic, the white ceramic, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Now watch it doesn't exist, the Day-Date 21. If that did exist, I would be very interested. A 1921 and Snoopy achieve. All of those are achievable for you, buddy.
Yeah, we tried on the IWC yesterday, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, I like the
White
picture of that
ceramic
one.
perpetual calendar. Yeah.
Uncle Mikey, the 50. He's starting off with like 5270 Grand Comp, a Day-Date, a Roy Logan, and that girl. I mean, the 5270 is cost more than the other three combined, like regardless of what variant of the Roy Logan you get. That's pretty intense. We got Tariq with the crayon everywhere.
Oh yeah.
And they also did the auction dial for that one, which I thought was pretty cool. Day-Date 40 GMT Batman. Fuck you, Tariq. Well, fucking prick put that in there to make me read it out loud, and I almost did. Jen VC 97. Okay, I don't know which VC is that. The traditional. I don't know which one that is. The Patek 5968A. That kind of makes sense for her, doesn't it? The MBNF LM 1014. That's a winner. A white gold blue ombre Day-Date. Which VC is that? Does anybody know which one the 9770 is?
Overseas, I think it's 34.5 mil or 36 mil, something like that. It's a girl size overseas.
Nice.
Lady size or market
Nerd with
size.
swag. If money was no object, Paul Newman's original watch, Steve McQueen's original watch, and gold president with diamond markers and a Rolex diamond bezel. So basically, Nerd with swag is saying he wants the young Brando collection.
Yeah, really.
Pretty much.
So which Steve McQueen's original watch? Are you talking about the one from the movie, the Monaco, or are you talking about a hand heart? Because he wore hand hearts a lot.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of different watches he wore.
Oh, I'm sorry. I totally messed up the watch he was talking about.
45 mil. One of the Grand Comps. Okay, yeah. I'm not even remotely close to familiar with that one. You have a wrench.
Dual Moon.
Okay, she can drop. I was about to say she has a wrench. She can drop the link. So let me go look at what that is. I want to leave YouTube. I clicked what the. I have no idea what this watch is. Look at this. If I can get back to the right window to share it.
Got any more than pixels?
This is the Christian Award.
No, this is the new Vacheron Grand Complication. It is insane. Minute repeater, double moon phase, perpetual. Absolutely crazy.
That's crazy looking. That's beautiful.
That's 45 mil. That's a big watch.
He's a big old boy.
It's a big
These
boy.
are really
46 mil.
Gee.
Vacheron had a baby with a Panerai and an IWC Big Pilot.
Retrograde date, instantaneous hand. That's retrograde. I don't know why you would specify retrograde and instantaneous hand return. Semi-instantaneous day and month and year instantaneous. Precision moon phases, age of the moon, north and south hemispheres. Sidereal hour indication, celestial chart.
You need wizard wrists to
Gotta be on
pull
the
it
back.
off.
Yeah, that's got to be on the back. That's pretty intense.
Yeah.
I
I hadn't seen that. That's very cool.
hadn't seen this either. That is pretty cool. It is available now from Marco over Birdies. It might even be too. I'm joking, but it could be.
Yeah,
And
could
a mirror
be.
repeater.
They sell VC over there.
All right, so Nathaniel went dark to go get his
No, I'm
4.
here.
Okay.
Yeah, for some reason my camera died. I'll reset it in a minute, but it'll kill my kill voice. I actually got photos of my 4.
All right, here you go.
The first one is the platinum Day-Date 40 with the baguette bezel and diamond markers. That's an end game watch for me. The next one, if I can get this to do the thing, is all right. Let's see if I can make this do.
You don't have to not save it, share every time you just switch tabs.
Okay. The next one is this one, if it's able to be shared.
There we go. It's coming back.
It is the white gold ultra thin perpetual Vacheron overseas, the current generation, available at from Watch Marco at Berdeen's.
That's sick, man.
That a Vacheron.
It's got
Red
this
milk
shiny.
What a little red milk house.
Yeah. So let's see. How do I change to a different?
Just to share this tab instead when you switch tabs.
It's telling me view tab or something else here.
Close
If
the
you
porn.
just click
I'm doing the slow way on this one. The next one is the grail that I keep dancing around, but don't actually pull the trigger on yet. And that is, let's see, where is that punk? There it is. The code 1159 perpetual calendar aventurine dial in rose gold.
I've seen that in person like 3 times now. It's so damn pretty.
Yeah.
I know it's stunning, and you know the fact that this is a watch that's available for like 60% off of its retail price. Like I've seen that these go as low as like $43,000, $44,000, which is just crazy. And then just because I am a crazy person, the last one it beat out the 5270 R on a bracelet that Ali always makes fun of me for. Let's see if I can find it here. It's this one, which is I've seen in person, and it is the IWC Grand Complication in platinum with a full platinum bracelet. Weighs about 480 grams. It is a perpetual calendar chronograph minute repeater. And I would like to buy it immediately after it comes back from an IWC service, since I know that costs about $25,000.
Wow.
Yikes.
You showed another IWC that uses the same bracelet, but not in platinum.
No, I showed that before. It was actually this watch.
Okay.
This guy is asking a stupid price for it. I saw this watch down at the Miami Beach Watch and Antique Show. Again, that was a full set, number 3 of 50 for that year. I think it was 2003. And it had literally just come back from an IWC service for $22,800. Came back from Schaffhausen. that he was asking $115,000 for. So for what it actually is, I mean, obviously $115,000 is life-changing money for regular people. So
and Nathaniel's not regular people, apparently.
I don't want to say that it's like that's a amazing value. It's a six-figure watch, for Christ's sake. But I mean, for what it actually is, a perpetual calendar that's controllable by the crown. It's got it'll actually doesn't need to go back until the year 2400 because they already have fixed the century slide on it. I mean, it's just an insane complication piece.
And Nathaniel's
pretty much
planning to
all
live
of
out.
them are. Yes, I plan on living that long. I'll be a head floating in a jar like on Futurama with that watch around my neck.
Yeah.
And I'll be right back after I get my camera to work again.
And Robert Wood, the gyrating grandpa, with your Chippendales money, what would your four watch?
I'm so simple compared to that. The only really super complicated, high-end, expensive watch on my list would be the IWC Eternal Calendar, because I think that thing's just freaking awesome.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
Loved
I've seen it in person. There is IWC perpetuals are some of my favorite, and find a boutique that has that. And
I need to. I didn't check at the new one here. They may have had one. I don't know. They had a number of the both annual calendars and perpetual. The regular, not the eternal, but regular perpetuals in the Portofino style. But I didn't see the eternal calendar there. But yeah, that would be my big one. And then, I've got my Black Omega that I want is my kind of retirement watch. I would keep the Seamaster 300 on my list. I would do the VC Overseas Blue Dial, which I think is still the best blue dial in the business and is absolutely gorgeous. And then I would probably wrap it up with a Rolex GMT. I'm not sure which one, either the Bruce Wayne or a Batman, one of the two. I love the look of a Pepsi. It's just kind of not my style. I think either the Batman or the Bruce Wayne would be more my style. So that'd be my four.
Nice.
Which leaves us with the Squatch Box for his four.
Either one of the AP perpetuals, Purple Dial Perpetual, or the new Sand Gold Perpetual, or a 15407 Rose, which is still my grail, even though it's been discontinued. A Roman Gauthier Logical 1 in platinum, not in titanium, not in white gold, in platinum. And then the subdials in some form of aubergine. Either a day-date in 41 or 42, if they ever make it new, not the day-date 42, not the day-date 2 that they made before. Platinum or white gold, probably just a straight white or black dial on that one is kind of a universal piece. And then I'm going to always keep a Mr. G of some sort. One score Mr. G in my rotation is my hunting and everything watch. And then when I achieve all of that, I'm going to go over and buy myself some cigars from Steve to celebrate.
Yes.
A link has been dropped, guys. There is still one of the Liga Privadas and two of the OFX samplers. They are gone after this week. The discount codes are listed in the posts. You are not going to find a better value in brick and mortar or online for these particular setups. And then if you do not want the intensity of either the Liga Privadas or the Opus X's, he does have the starter packs and the mid, the mild, the full samplers. He's got the silky smooth sampler, and he's still got the Padrones up there. So all the discount codes are listed. Please check our guy. It's Steve from Leaf Cigar Stogie Sampler out at your earliest convenience. Preferably buy those last 3 packs tonight, because they are going to be taken off the site to put in the brick and mortar if we don't. So please do. That's my 4. Not nearly as interesting as some of the 4 that you guys have picked. But I'm not rethinking it. Unless JLC brings back some of the master controls, I would maybe use some of the master controls that they've discontinued in the past years over at day-date.
Oh, you mean like the complicated, like the big complications, like the perpetuals and stuff like that?
No, actually, some of the last generation Master Geographic even appeals to me dramatically. Like, just love that, right? The current generation just doesn't appeal to me as much. And I still have a soft spot for JLC. Like, they've always been one of my like top 2-3 makes. For me, AP and JLC have always been in my top 3. My third slot has changed over time. Like in most recent years, it's been a fight between Gronefeld and Roman Gauthier. But Roman Gauthier is just one hands down with their approach to customer service versus my experience with Gronefeld. And right now, I mean, like, I'll be lucky to get a Seiko. So right now, this is all fucking pipe dreams to me. So there's time for that to change. But that's the 4. A lot of people chimed in with the 4 for themselves in the chat. We have hit nice transition, Ali. I'm talking about the cigars and not the gender pronouns. I identify. Never mind. I'm not doing that. We have hit the hour mark, and we had an old tradition that I used to really like at the hour mark, and I'm gonna bring that back at least tonight. So come and get it at the hour mark.
Come and get it! 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 You won't regret it in 2022 at Tip Top Snack Bar!
And I got kicked out in the middle of that, but I came back before it ended. So.
Yeah, well, Mr. GMT kicking you out, man.
I swear, dude, if I lived near that, I would eat that every day for lunch. I do believe.
Yeah,
I know. I know.
Yeah.
I originally thought the serving sizes were massive, and then I saw GMT try to actually hug Archie and realize that he's a midget. So now I'm not sure anymore, like what the serving sizes are.
No, I think they're still pretty big, man.
But
Is he a midget or is Archie a walrus?
No, I've seen. Well, Archie's also a walrus, but Archie's not that tall. Mr. GMT had to get up on his tippy toes. I shit you not, he had to get up on his tippy toes, which was hilarious, by the way. The spread though, like, I still have not seen a spread like that in what is like, I don't even know how they manage that. The sheer volume of variety that he has at his shop in dark fucking Australia.
Hey man,
yeah.
Fantastic,
man.
They do their
And
stuff.
the food, I mean, obviously I've never been there to try it, but God, it looks phenomenal.
It looks phenomenal, dude. It was like when they had when the walrus visited, the ungrateful fucking walrus visited, they were like piling the plates. That shit was amazing. So, all right, boys, what do you want to talk about? Or audience, what do you want to talk about? All right, that concludes our show. I'll get the race call.
Well, no, I mean, if you want to talk a little bit about watches and wonders, we could.
Say that. Did you find that Monaco, by the way? Did you find that Monaco they're talking about?
No, I never did find a new Monaco other than the pink dial's been out for a while with the pink subdial. That's been out for a while. The Turb's been out for a while. I haven't found one that's new within the last couple of months. I think the last new Monaco I saw came out in January at LVMH Watch Week.
Are they talking about the GPHG version? Is that new or not new?
No, that's not new.
No, the GPHG was, they won that in for the Monaco.
You out of here, Ari?
Gotta go. See you guys.
Have a good night, buddy.
Yeah.
Have a good time,
Thanks,
Mr.
guys.
Canada.
Be well, guys.
Mr. Canada, there we go.
Thank you.
Canada.
When did that crazy split seconds come out? Is that old?
24.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was
So none of
last
these
It's
are
Philip
really
said it's smaller. Which I don't know. So money washing, we do not. That's on the after show in the WhatsApp group where we talk about money washing. Bad time to sell. It depends on how you look at it, man. The market's only going to get softer for another few months. Maybe the second half of the year it will pick up, but I mean, it depends on how you look at it, dude. From my perspective, it's always a bad time to sell unless you have somewhere you can, like, something better you can do with the money immediately, like, which may be just investing, right? But there's also, it's a good time to buy for so many different watches. So It's yeah.
This is a Nate question.
I'll continue to say that the value is out there in unusual precious metal watches, which actually leads me to something. I brought a couple of toys tonight to show on stream.
Easy there, killer.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So I
It's
mentioned
suddenly a wild GMT appears.
I mentioned this brand or this maker on a show, maybe the Tuesday show, don't really remember. But now that I've gotten it in hand, I originally thought that I was going to move this thing, but I don't know if I can. But so this is, if I can get it to focus properly. Before Gianni Versace died, he decided he wanted to break into the world of high horology. And obviously, as a non-watchmaker, but as the master of aesthetics, he needed to find a partner that would produce the crazy designs that he had in his head. And he went to Frank Muller back in the 1990s. I'm sure there was at least 25 kilos of cocaine involved, allegedly, between the two of them.
That's a lot, right?
They made master bankers, which is a really cool complication. It's a triple time zone, so you could track the opening and closing of the cocaine markets across locations.
Masturbators.
And this one happens to be number 2 in white gold, and it's just I thought that I would be just be buying this for its gold value and moving it along, but damned if it kind of just hasn't grown on me. It's got a Cartier vibe to it, plus the master banker communication in there with the 3 time zones. And it's just from a unique and interesting time. You could tell that it's a pre-death of Versace, because they still were calling the brand Gianni Versace and hadn't changed it to Versace. So I again, it's one of those value plays that's out there. If you want to find interesting watches in precious metal for
what's the size of that?
It's actually pretty damn big. I think that it's maybe like 35, 36 across, but because it's a shaped watch, it's wears much larger, and it's got to be maybe 50 mil lug to lug, because it fits on my gorilla wrist.
That doesn't look bad.
No, it looks really nice. Actually,
there's that one. And from this, and again, you got to just go out and look at places that you wouldn't expect to be selling, higher horology watches, or go and look at some of the brands that people think of as fashion watches, and see if you could find something interesting there, because at some point in their existence, they may have done something cool with real watchmakers. I mean, Versace watches now are just, hot trash. It's $500. I picked up another one.
Damn,
this one's a sportier version. As you can see, it's loomed, like, all that yellow that you see there is loom. And this is also a Gianni Versace signed piece, number 6 out of 250. This one's even bigger than the other one because it's got like the fully hooded lugs on it. This one's in steel, but again, it's a Frank Muller master banker. I mean, these Frank Muller versions sell all day long in steel for, $3,000-$4,000. This is a Frank Muller master banker that has the added sort of interest of, it's a limited edition designed by Gianni Versace, not the Versace brand, but by Gianni Versace while he was still running the brand. And I picked it up for a fraction of that. And it's just kind of a badass piece with a triple time zone complication on it.
Yeah, that is cool. I like that.
I mean, again, they're both, if I was British, I would say they're both a bit of a Marmite watch, because, you either got to love the unique design or you're going to hate it. But for this one, at least, you know, again, this is 130 grams of 18 karat white gold.
Yeah, and it's not the traditional tonneau case of a Frank Muller. It's
Nope.
more of an oval, and I really like that oval look better than what you would get on a traditional tonneau Frank Muller master banker.
Yeah, and again, it's got a lot of Cartier elements in here in terms of like there's multiple layers of guilloche.
Well, and the Romans too.
The Romans, the three different types of guilloche.
Guilloche.
Yep.
Guilloche.
And it's got the, you know, the Medusa head in an applied 18 karat gold medallion on there. So there's no name anywhere on the watch.
Mm-hmm.
And it's only if you look at the back that you see that it's a Gianni Versace piece, number 2 out of 250 that he made back in the 1990s. And because I'm a crazy person, to go along with these, I was able to find a never sold.
What in the world?
I'm sorry. Here, got it upside down. That would be why. This is
So
it's a never sold Gianni Versace
watch case.
Watch case.
Wow, that's nice.
Holds 18 watches plus another 7.
How many kilos does that also
right.
hold?
It will absolutely get you through customs with that, with exactly no issues, I'm sure. But no, I mean, it came with the lock, so you know, if TSA ever stops me, they're never getting in this thing. But you know, this was a when he was making these watches, or when they were selling these watches, they actually used this as a store display. It was never actually sold by the Versace boutiques at the time. So
Wow.
I found one and decided to just grab it because I'm tired of all of my $10 watch cases from Amazon just completely falling apart.
Dude, I gotta admit, you find the most obscure things, and I actually enjoy it.
I mean, honestly, it's the best for me. It's the best part of the damn hobby. I mean, there's $500 watches that I kind of just completely fall down the rabbit hole. Well done, Kurt. But you've never seen us both in the same place at the same time. So again, you know, there's weird stuff to be found. There's weird vintage things to be found. There's again, like the neo vintage stuff like this to be found. And again, you know, there's watches out there that you could be buying even in a down market. And I mean, again, this is a solid gold master banker. I paid less than the melt value of this. I mean, I could turn around tomorrow if I wanted to ruin a piece of art and break it apart and sell it for its gold. But frankly, it belongs at some point. It'll belong in an auction of other vintage Gianni Versace, you know, high-end jewelry is what it belongs in. And it will hopefully go to somebody that will not destroy it. So that's what I would be doing in the down market right now, which is just going out there and finding the values in places that you wouldn't go. You know, they're selling like, you know, Hermes scarves, but also you could find, you know, high horology pieces that they just can't, they don't have the same market as other, you know, watch markets do for those kinds of pieces. And you can find stuff.
I think
I also will say, yeah, go for it, man.
But before you buy any more Versace or Hermes stuff, buy internet. You've gone potato camp for the past 45 seconds again.
I don't know what to tell you. I've got one gigahertz or gigabit speed at my house.
Gigahertz, that's your problem.
Yep. Got 1.21 gigawatts.
1.21 gigawatts.
Yeah, I got 1 gigabit speed at my house, and unfortunately, not playing nicely tonight. I'm sure all the kids are streaming and playing video games simultaneously right now.
Oh yeah, they probably QoS your stuff to be at the
Oh
bottom
yeah,
of the barrel.
yeah. And I mean, like again, I picked these two up today from a friend of mine who had borrowed them for a little while. Like again, you know, as I am in fact a Piguet man, you know, this is a
Fuck, man, I don't
55
got
mil.
friends. I'm not loaning this shit to friends. Fuck that. Because the service costs on these things are too high, man.
Well, I mean, again, if something happened to it, these are people that I trust that would take care of that for me.
Well, that's true, but I don't. Oh God, look at that! I love that one.
I love that.
I mean, this is again, it's retrograde seconds and power reserve. And in fact, I'll hold it up here.
Is it kind of oval or is it round?
Well, it's round, but the main subdial where the time is kept is off of center. So that's why
it makes it kind of look, yeah.
So here we go. Hold on one second. You're about to see the cool retrograde seconds do its magic.
There we go.
So I mean, again, you can find these pieces out there. And I'm not saying everyone, go become a watch, a backpack watch dealer. You'll make money. I'm not selling a course or anything like that. Half the time I lose money, half the time I make money. I hopefully will break even overall. But there's just such cool stuff to be found out there, for some of it really inexpensive.
See, I think I'm just in a different. I think I had that phase that you're going through. It's been a few years ago, and that phase wore me down. Like, I'm not doing it again. It is fun though. It definitely was a fun part of the hobby for a few years.
Yeah.
So I recommend it. I think everybody should go through it at one point, but like, I don't know if I could ever do it again because, yeah, it used up way too much of my time. Unfortunately, folks, we are going to need to cut out a little bit early. So I don't know if any panelist wants to not last words, like we'll have more shows, but if anybody wants to add anything before we run the race.
No, I'm doing good, man. Just join us on Tuesday night. We'll talk watches and wonders, man.
Yeah, Tuesday night watches and wonders. We may have a Wednesday. We'll definitely have a Friday and Sunday. And then next Monday night, Mo and I, and quite possibly Cap, will have effectively an all-nighter covering the official Watches and Wonders releases. And then I'm sure on Tuesday, we'll have, it's possibly Luchabetic will be hosting his first show over here next Tuesday night. But either way, I'm sure there will be a lot of people talking about a lot of stuff. So, but we're going to get the race going. Everybody welcome JJ back. We need to get some, I'm going to throw Kurt in as a free entry tonight because it was him and it's Kurt's 10-gallon hat. That's what we're doing. His hat.
Yep. There you go. And
we haven't raced camels in a long time, so we're bringing them back tonight since JJ's back. We'll give it a. Let me turn the volume down. Give it a shuffle, and let's roll.
And they're off. We got a lot of slow camels running down the track with 39 seconds left to go. It looks like they're in slow motion. Here comes Time Panda and Liberty Spot. They're in the lead, but not for long. Marcy and OC neck and neck. And quite a long neck it is. Liberty Spot and Mossy fighting for first. Who's fighting for last? It looks like it's Brody and Duco and 10-gallon hat. Hot Watcher taking a nap next to Nathaniel in the back. And there goes Humble Pine to the back of the pack. Mitchell taking a nap next to Bill D. Here comes Humble Pine, though. Humble Pine is turning on the jets in the second half of this race. He just passed Mossy. And here he comes for the win.
All right.
Congratulations to you, Humble Pine. You are today's champion.
Very nice.
All right.
All right, folks. Welcome. It was great to have the Don and Tourbillon back. We will see you again Tuesday night, and we're hoping we can keep JJ in a safe and secure location.
Yes.
Witness protection program,
Witsec, baby, Witsec.
Somewhere with better internet than Nathaniel's, though. So, Nathaniel, good luck with your internet recovery. Robert, good luck with your IWC recovery.
Yeah.
Good luck with Raccoon. Mitch,
also
you're the only one
Tuesday.
tonight with no problems. Yes,
Yeah.
also Tuesday.
Oh,
Also Tuesday, we've got unboxings like you wouldn't believe. Join us.
Are they watches or are they?
They are.
They're watches. Okay. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Something you will not expect. You will never expect it.
All right. Sounds good. Please upvote, leave comments on the way out, especially if you want JJ to keep coming back. And everybody have a good night.
Right.
Hey guys, look what I can do! I know it's all fun, but I just can't do things. Hey Archie, I'm leaving you tomorrow. I'm kinda getting tired of all the names like from Jimmy calling me. So I'm kind of saying, check out, motherfuckers. Mike the Snake, I'm leaving.